Live from New York, it's Acting from All Angles. Hey guys, how are you? I have missed you so much. And no, we're not live from New York. I know, it's sad, but those are fabulous pictures of New York on my wall of my new office, my new home. And I just wanted to say hi and check in. We haven't done Acting from All Angles in a long time. And I took the summer off because I had a super busy and amazing summer, and I was just overwhelmed with so many fantastic things, which I can't wait to share with you. So let me introduce myself. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Julianne Lichty Stratton, and I am the creator of Actors in Action Professional Actor Training, where we help actors book more work, which is really exciting. And today we're going to talk about what I did this summer. I would love to hear from you guys what you did this summer for your acting, okay? I actually did a lot of stuff. It was amazing. First of all, my husband, Stephen Stratton, my darling husband, we moved from Ogden to Salt Lake City. And for those of you who don't know the area, that's about 45 minutes south from the little sleepy town of Ogden, which is beautiful and amazing, to the big metropolis of Salt Lake City, which is a great place. So I'm really glad to be here. Our house hunt was, you know how house hunts are. It's crazy. It's like, oh my gosh, are we going to get it? Are we not going to get it? It's like, it's crazy. And we ended up buying a really great house right off the Jordan River. We have the Jordan River in our backyard. We can fish there if we want. And we bought it from a fellow Salt Lake actor, Yolanda Stange, and her husband. So that was just a ironic thing that it was, I guess it helped us get a shoe in to get here. So I'm now 4 minutes from my studio, which is really exciting because I have huge plans for Light True Studios, which we're going to talk about in a minute. So that's another thing that happened was I took over the lease on my studio, which is right off I-15 at 1300 South, and I am renovating it. So I have been renovating it this whole summer since I guess July. I do have a contractor, but I'm doing quite a bit of the work myself, and it's really incredible what we're doing to it. We're turning it into an actual black box theater. We're going to have an audition room where people could come and do self-tapes. I'll be running a self-taping business, which is the first one, I think, in Salt Lake. So we're going to get really professional auditions for you guys. So if you have a self-tape and you're like, I don't want to read with my husband because he can't act, or my camera sucks, or my lighting's awful, you can just come. It'll be 20 bucks for 15 minutes. I'll work you through it. We'll get a really awesome product for you to send off for your auditions. So it's going to be fantastic. We're also going to have a voiceover booth, and we're going to have another room for classes and rehearsal space, and we're going to actually put in a light grid for the theater. So it's going to be amazing. It's so cool, and everything will be for rent too. So it's going to really help the community. It's going to be fabulous. And I have a front office for rent too, if anybody's interested. What else did I do? I wrote an award-winning play, which was really cool. We did my play Amber Alert, which is about teen suicide, at the Fringe Festival, Great Salt Lake Fringe Festival, and we ended up winning outstanding original script, which was really exciting. It's an amazing play, if I do say so myself, and it deals with teen suicide in a really poignant and, I think, ultimately, I couldn't say uplifting because suicide's never uplifting, but ultimately in a redemptive way. Because, you know, there's such an issue with teen suicide, especially here in Utah. And so my goal is to get that play out. I'd really love to have the production go around to high schools and have some performances for people to come see to help us deal with this epidemic. So that was exciting. I was also in a staged reading of some Eric Samuelson plays called 3, which was really cool. We have a producer that is hoping to take them to New York City to Off-Broadway, and I got to participate in that. And what else? Oh, 7 of my students booked agents, got agents, signed with agents from our last industry night. So our industry night is where we invite in agents and casting directors and directors, producers from around the city, and we have my students audition for them. And it was really successful. I was really excited for them because it was, you know, it was one of the top agencies here in Salt Lake, and they got signed. So hurrah for them. So you can see why I've been MIA from Facebook and all that stuff. And I'm also thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Yay! I already have a YouTube channel, but really putting stuff into it because you get to edit videos and it's so much fun. You can do like crazy things and put bubbles when people are talking, like blah blah blah, you know, and I don't know, cut back and forth and just do crazy things and have fun. So I'd like to get that going. I think that'll be really fun. And all of these things I've talked about, we are going to discuss them in depth on the next Acting from All Angles. So about, we won't talk about my move too much because what's the point? But we'll be talking about the theater, the studio. I'm going to be showing you how to soundproof a room. I'm going to be showing you how to build a voiceover booth, which is really exciting. I'm going to be talking about how to write an award-winning play, the process I went through with my play, which is called Amber Alert. And we're going to be, what else did we do? Hopefully we'll have more on Eric Samuelson's play 3 to see where it's going, if it's going to go to New York, if I go with it, if I don't, you know, whatever happens. And then we're going to keep you updated on what's going on with my students and industry nights and all this fantastic stuff. And most importantly, I want to hear your questions. What do you want to know about acting, about the business? Remember, this is Acting from All Angles. So we look at acting from all different sides, from building a voiceover booth to how do you get an agent, to how do you self-tape, to what are techniques you can use? Can I learn to act? Is it all talent? All that kind of stuff. So I'm super excited to be back. I'm super excited to have you guys along. Please let me know if you have any questions, and we will see you very soon next week, Thursdays at noon, and we're gonna have a blast. So hang in there and keep coming back, and we'll talk to you guys soon. All right, have a great day.